Mesha Premotobre Kasee na se wapue mantem Kwahu abonten so na Kwahu bo ankasa ho asem na meken be se na wotwe miensantem ni na Adom Kasee bo ahwefo amane se sukufo bi a woni posini bi edisi ani ma wokosese ne ne ma ceiling fan ne enchansi nyina wo mututu papa so ama eyensampi na sanse wo bia hyeda fatia ne asotwe bia ama se sukufo eno ye de yate enti enam so ma se sukufo no kra bia beka wo ho na wate si obo kronim na de womwaye ne hode ne nchiremu nto asoni
Ebeye na wotwe miensani na ebeda edi se eye entoaso sukufo a wo Kwahu Ridge akoye eniamo ho sembi akosese suku no eniama bi te se air condition roofing sheet any ceiling na ewo honom na enam se suku ni mu mpanyimfo ampe asemi ho agina yenti no asukufo yi asa sori a sese kroba akọ ewo honom ani din ene obo desekan epam omanfo a asukufo yi ana wo yesa enyambransem suku ni ba akọ de wo desekan etwitwa no ema ni tiri epapaye
na me wo ha me ton aduane ene nsa nti me hu se school for no edi ndika free esoro no mo eba omo ban so ne se kan sha omo ho sa ne se kan enkita omo sa na omo de sha omo ho e wo montare ni nti omo do me hu ya se o ya apagya na tare a watwe se kan we so apagya na tare a watwe se kan e na omo de boy ba akutru esa na omo bu no nti oba ko gina ba bi ni kura de on ka ho omo di kan bo na sum ene school boy ba ko gina na o se nya we ye o na ye we ya ana on beto share ne so nti omu nyina mema o ha nyina dwane na aka me nko a
nti ye de na mo se wo ne ma no
so ne me pata dade na omo ye omo de a na omo de kotwa nti me na makoso we mu me na makoso we mu nti mete so omo kankran kasa na mete na me na omo kankran na pa omo chawsa na tese me de boy ne ko share inside say onko tena ase o ne bi san frɛ kira ba na omo abeto ahye no so inside onum
enti woni ma be sa na mo say no
me speaker na mo say no
ni omo ye team drivers for no kan ho na shin driver ni bi enu ofa ni ten kam so de ne ko clinic nti ono de enim so ofa from ne ko clinic o sense so de ne ko clinic o de enim ba bi ofa e ana ba town boy ba ko so no mo twa na sika no ono mo de ni tena kam na je ono mo de ne ko ne papa de ne ko hospital nti ono de no ebia no ho be ba no mo twa ne team dade no ana on de minim ni akusi ono school boy ana boys no so mo school mo so ne si police for na chichichi bi ama imu so adwane omu
na ohina obo Kwahu ene Adom Kasee etwetwe enkomo no ensem sei ene ode atodwa
ese school kro yetu empam wo nyina ne enko mefa papa megua enye kra wasekru wo mo asekru edi
ana omo ada school na no say school for company for na chefo no ade akuto no de won
sabe yemi school no yade ba enti no
omo ade fana yafo no de omo go so school mo mo
fana yafo no me say teacher for so omo hwe omo so yi
asukufo ibi nso ahwe wadwen ewo sane ma bone a ekoso ewo won suku mu honom ho
ba ye kwata na nkofno mo town mu hono obeso mo yede omuka se ye fi school ma be tuja no nti obeso mo buin nti ebu anu ma bodi no me prepare no ma manya asen ye
na school mo ye no aduane mam
ye mi aduane ma ko dan
ade nti na mo sa akwa bonten ko school
in some courses school
nti dia na mo ya fa mo ka ho bi
ya fa police nti janya shabansa
okay
afei asema medi kan bo wo ho amane dada efa Kwahu Ridge sukufo no dia wo mo eye no ho no yensa ka board chairman na one nana Dr. Tebi Okra Tebi ono so ahoma no so ye ne no eni enkomo hello nana Dr. Mpacho menwa
Mejo so mami
medase nana na me fro doctor na me fro nana me kamom
me pacho ye frame nana Dr. Okra Badi anya Tebi
nana Dr. Okra Badu yo to so miensa na mpacha o medase yo na wakoye bo tema enkra na Adom Kasee ensa di kan aka no de pacha ne se bra mofra no di kan ne posini no edisi ani no sabio kafra wo mo anya tiafo bi antwe waso enti eno amo wo hu na ne wo mate si obo krom na mpacha ho no kwasem bi wo mu ana se entesa
Oh, we dey me fa kwanya so machia na nanom e wo kwa machia that be kwa mo Japan so oya kwa ohine na media to my name say me mantie mo report no enti no be ka se meka ho asem a na nin camp mo report no na ne e wo mu ne say asem de ba ye hwehwemu ehwe bedia how no a tree. You who be the Ohana tree, and you bit Messiano. May first upon you so Namastre Nanado, Ayagana, or Mampany, Master Ministries of Education, Penny 4, Namastre Ghana Education Service. That's it. Kwahu Ridge, a someone that is school, a better than no. You need war, I was school. The problem you face our school no you need war and until war ni ho no emma enkwada no so ekwan say okwan dia headmistress efasone staff any management any board no can dia na esa say war bia ni ho ana yem fancy ye no emma omo ekwanya emma omo so etie enti no how no ama oyeme no abato school ne nkwala no eye ba ko pe ye ni wo enti Mr. Ban eboyen na omo beto ofeso echa school no ho hia met me akafe ye how no abas ese no ye betia ano na asi
na me das na ye hwe ne sen so ye wo senior high school bi wo man mu tsese de Kwahu Ridge de no ate a wo mo so wo mu nifasio ene ebinum wo hokra wo mo kokrom ansa na wo mo anya nsu adware kra ko classroom akosua de na so ya na ye ntese mofra no timinya kokuduro ne penifo de siani tese obi tese posini ma afi wote the tiatia no kra de kokro no mu ankasa so ntimpa cho ho no so ye de sobo ne bebo wo aye nintia
badia ani ohaw ewo ho
no kre
yentimi emfa adia eye round circle emfa into square emu ye how no peculiar ye kuze wo Kwahu Ridge the can Kwahu nyina no wo Ridge population no ebia aye fence out ebia ye wall the Kwahu Ridge the problem no any say ye hia say ye ba to wall and a fence amaye na sansem aye kan if say or how no nye say omanfo any the okase police onye police ni or ye community police I don't know nearby, you know, a someone a year or no, and I say school for no, will be and now. The ancient is say you, sir, a seminar, a better honor, a year board and a management, a 2 1 among, and Quadano so no, almost about a year and social. Ain't you know, the ancient Colanin boom. Na omo dati emo ana answer school no emfa kwanya so na yen chese ni esiye no be be hihye esanse owura na enam no so a ensem be ba ye no oye djuma ema community ni no ye de ma community district no any police for no omo tu hu anamo omo tu anamo ana nkwala no so aye school no ana nkwala ne parents no with Ghana Education Service District no and so 81 amount but what say
mpacho Matias ye
senior be ya adi asumje beba ye anche ye nkwala no obi da sabon many wo se ya na ye rekose school atade adi ye ko school a ya dwen be sesa badia badia sanete enti no yen gina enkwala no nsemoni omudi ana kro no so ne aye kasre oman ani ya de sabe kase ne se ye hia se ye school no e beto ofaso at their family.
Joe.
If you say, they are people who have one. Modia, teacher for any headmistress, any Ghana Education District Directors, any DC for no, any police commander, no, airborne, any board, no. You're the way to Naya Kabomwa. And Colano, or how any other person, any other.
Nana, yeah, that's it. Nah. Diana ye pesenka ye Mr. Brema ye ho kwan ne se mofra ya o mo chonso hwenti ye pese ye hu o mobo na bibia ha wo no afa wo masa tiesi oboman ni mu a wo akwakoye basabasa no ni mpre no so na Brema ye kwan ti ye nkonsa foforo se brepem no ye besa ne mpanifo a wo suku yi mu adi nkomo na ya hwa asem no pomasibre entimi konsam foforo mo no omampani adodankwa Akufo-Addo de soso abofom wo Elmina Fishing Port wa ne nyina ne sebia ya ensiomnam dwumadie koso wa Elmina empotem ho no mampani ba besi abefo dan soronkokra ma osene be ya enam ne ye enam ne ho adwuma ne enam ne kora kosisa odi be kodwa so de sika bebre o man Ghana ene afoforo no ebetumi awie peye na wo kire se we no a wo ye no eye sika bi no efi CDB loan a efi China mining buy.
Ghana mampanyi akotwa enhomemu ewo Elmina Fishing Port a wode ebeye port honom ye no wateretere mu asan asisi adan ewo honom amomu na wetwem a eye sika wode ebesi port yi atremu eye busia bi a wokwaje free China na enokra enanchen no Ghana esan ahwe se obetimi age busia bi afri Belgium sade ebeya aban ebetimi asisi Fishing Port ahodo ewo Ghana ha na aboa afarifo na afenso aboa Ghana man nyina.
About 60% of the nation's annual protein is derived from fish. It contributes about 11% of agriculture's contribution to the GDP. And it employs about 20% of our nation's workforce. The Elmina Fishing Port Rehabilitation and Expansion Project was originally set to be financed by a CDB loan from China. Government has secured, in fact, different funding from Belgium for the construction of a new fishing port. And we're grateful to Belgium for this act of cooperation. In all, the project will first see to upgrading existing facilities such as the administration building, the slipways, workshop, and the maintenance dredging of the existing port.
Ohina owo ednana na kodwa wotoso ensia abo aban abaso asan ede ensem sei na atudwa.
If I attend our heart, no so kind of on the back. It's not me selling now, but I the bear, and I know on some President Buffer if the penny often also. It's a matter of I imagine what's some of the better say woody, I say and
Ofri honom no na wode nani eche atwifu etimokwa na ehonom no ahemfu mienu na wode wose ene omanfo ekohia Ghana mampanyi na obrempon apia nuama otoso mienu na woye wo hene ewotwifo na wode ensem sei na ato Ghana mampanyi anim efa nwuma pa woye ewo Ghana hanom.
Wo hwe kepos wo di fi kepos e de ba ha oboye kwan no e ka be ye kwansini edunum na adafa ni pa jinu kwa no so nya asem ketwa e kire wan tuka udu asa ha mudi budaka kese munti mudi e muto botro sa munhu na wadaruma enda mi visa utu ufiri kepos wo ba ha no wa wo se wa hwempo a wo se kakom kra wo ba bi wa bo wa breso sisia e kwan atom ye fi a kepos a acha be 45 minutes na ye do kepos
Ohina owo etimokwa Osi ade yo kwasi kani na otoso enan enso abogana mampanyin abaso se afuwe se watu nani asi akwan ketwa ene kwantempon so
na ba obaye no ye kan ye kwan ho asem dia efi egwai ebese ko eba praso anmo nyankopon adaroma wa hwe e masakwan no baby or my yaye, Nakaka be so kamu a omonye, tia besro. Now I shall say, one man with this contract, Nama Muna, Kaka Kamuno, or my bomade say, or Meshe, Aye Huejuma, Naya Ahomaka.
Ghana man penny a day as the PSC Emma ahemfo nyina ene omanfo a wode oseyo ehia no na wode nsem sei bi na esan atudwa
Nana 2016 me ba ha ma yura od dem kan se me pese twifu praso mai mo so MPP na mo hwe for years tebia NDC Amen, the man said that would be a munyao. Namusa MPP Namuja. The rich me I can say, Madame Michelle, Sojana. The Cassia, sorry, and your passing. MPP for your passes also.
Adom TV Premotobre Kasee no na me go so making kind out the fee kokomlemle fan of fast street no na yenko Kokromoti Power mo ensemo swafo a wo hwe enhomasua ho nsem so Dr. Matthew Opoko Prempe na Dr. Chese ba no enhomasua ho nkonta buo nko na wode begina ho se wode beto abama NPP amanyoko ne bio ama na di nkunim dia ene na chese bebia wu enti obetumi agina eba no saade no nko ade a
Enwumre abra oswafo hwa adesua ho nsem so Matthew Opoko Prempe ene emebunu bi enyankita ho e wo Facebook live so no wodi tudwa se Safia bato a eba so no se ye ensem a efa adesua ho nsem nko ade a ene na ehu hia se abato no ebeba so isan se MPP amanyoku ne ya ban bi a ono mabo ho modin yie e wo adesua ho nsem mu pa.
I said if we are going to start with only records, the election would have been complete. But for the NDC to have the nerve, and just last week they started another one, that, capitation grant is not going. So for someone who could not provide capitation grant, who could not provide teaching and learning materials in classrooms, who was shouting at the head teacher for asking for chalk, who could not provide textbooks in secondary school, who could not provide even the Northern scholarships. When we came, they were in arrears for 2 years. Scholarships for deaf and blind schools were in arrears. His own touted progressive free SHTS was in 2 years arrears. Such a government, talking about records, I'm prepared to stand up for my party.
Okoswa editu da se ne doma woni wonum ye adwuma na mom so e ma free SHTS no etimi agina ne nan so yie e wo man mu no wo mo e na yese wodi abasobode asonko e ma wo.
Which measure are you going to use? Because you are rich? No way. So those who think they are rich, why is it that no rich person has gone to a secondary school his or child is going and given an endowment? The hypocrisy of some people. It was so demoralizing when some of our own, they spoke so much against free SHTS, even when we came to office. Some of our own said we should apologize to Ghanaians, we can't do free SHTS. It is the team that I must say thank you. The team that we put together to work day and night to be able to achieve that success, that spectacular success. 10 years before that, no secondary school in Ghana had opened with first-year students.
Kane Mampeni John Dramani Mahama proba okobo no wo from Mantamono and Sembia Watoma or Malfo na wasade ye futu sema wanna say akabriti a webinar electoral commission me charge me kwa share abato honsam so wo memuno e won mo ebie won homa mu ato ho na no yi nipa kwotwere wondi no na sasa bre ne soso a Malfo momodin ase obekwa kwhwe homa nim se wondi wo mu a se na ebe ya afi yo panima abosome de to sonso no abato ne duru so wo mo so anya kwanya ato ama NDC chinye amanyoko no.
Entu aba omanpanyin dada John Dramani Mahama ebo ewo framantam mu no emiamia hodo a wokɔ nyina no asema wode to enipa wo hono mu anim nyina ene se seduru bra isi adwumakuo no eye exhibition ehwe se obi biara nkonkonhwe se ne din ewo voter registration nhoma ne mu no ommomodin ase obetu hu anamon wakwa akohwe esan se eno nko ane ekwan a womunum ebetimi ede afa so etu MPP aban no ede afiri so.
And make sure your name is there. Yes. Because if you don't go and check and they omit your name on 7th December, when you go with your card and you want to vote, and your name is not on the register, you will not be able to vote. So please, when they exhibit the register, all of you come out and check your names. NDC has a lot of plans for you. We want to create 1 million jobs for the young people of Ghana. By the grace of Mausopolisa. By the grace of Mausopolisa, NDC is coming back into office.
Afeyen kokra wo frɛ no sɛ kyerɛ mu a ɛno ɛwɔ bono mantamnim na saa kro yi mu no wɔ hene a wo hɔ no ɛne nana afɛre minta na nana de afutuo amane manfo sɛ akabretiawa na abatoɔ ɛba bɛba so yi ɛba ne saa yɛma ebinum sika ma wodidi atam ka ne ɛwonim ɛyɛ atotrasɛm nyina na ɛno de ne mpɔtam hɔ no sɛ wokɔkɔgye obi sika na wobɛyɛ atotrasɛm anya de a wobɛsoso so wɔde asotwe ɛbɛma enti ɛmfa ho kora ngɔhyɛ nneɛma bi ɛtete sɛ mu ebra enche na abato edrusi na eche se amanyofo no de won beba na so se koba ne sa ya na onso wa ya hweyi
na afari minta ya wo ye kyerɛ ahene ɛwɔ sunyane west mensini ne mu ya ɛwɔ bono mantam mu ɛde kokɔbɔ amane manfo se afia bato a ɛba so no obi biara a wonim na wɔde ne ho ɛbɛkɔ akɔhyehyɛ basabasayo ɛne mentumi ho ase mu no wɔnom asase no so mmra ɛne ne bedi ne yie paa wɔkyerɛ mu a enipa bebre wɔ hɔnom a wɔnom akɔakɔgye boa mu ade a ɛno nti no wɔgyina so ɛde atɛnie egu amanyɔfo a wɔne wɔn anya adwene so nana ɛde nsɛmi tudwa ɛwɔ abra professor Nana Jeno Puku-Agyeman ɛkɔɔ ne nan so ɛde ne ho kɔkɔkyerɛ ne sesese wɔno ɛna wɔbɛtae ɔmanpanyin dada John Dramani Mahama akyi ɛwɔ December bosome abatoɔ ni
abatia kasiya yamane Ghana yedi mani biya ka hu biye timbe sramo mo abediska mamo yamutu radio so mo didi nipa tem na mu de moye mo adwen se mo ba ko abo Ghana man die emparem maka we na wie no mo de kata ne be sra de se chira mane nipa bia wo do ba chesa de we mu no mi na nano ye be yi wa ma se e ba sa pe wo ku chira ba ni ma se wo ku bru ma ni ma se ne wo ku osake fo si ade yo do ma man so ani ma se nipa bia be sa ya fa ho chao be ba su ye wo mu pro
Ora Benatalo te Jacobs eye wo bia kane no na wono na wotene dwam de ma NDC amanyoko no wo emfimfim mantamo na so opani na sentem NDC amanyoko no kyerese watwe no asensen kakra na adwumade bia course wa Sempa FM so wo ba bie na ne nkasa yemu no wo kasa be ye ne nwanwa pa se afiya bato no bekwa wieye no na kane mampani John Dramani Mahama di nkunim se ono na wadi nkunim wa afiya bato
all day.
Blame me. I will accept the blame. Today, President Mahama, okay, the horse now, why a week?
Yeah.
No. Nzebia na when you have a train injections be.
Na what you want? Since every horse then.
Oh. Horse in Nzebia so who I mean the obutu to meka. As in the 7th December Mahama.
Say after 7th December. Na the Mensa Electoral Commission chairperson will declare results now okay by the power vested in me as electoral commissioner. I hereby declare John Dramani Mahama as president-elect. Would it come as a surprise to you?
Looking at what is going on, it will come as a surprise.
Really?
Sure.
What is going on? Nobody knows.
When they had a chance of building the party at the grassroots, they were jollying with their demonstrations. When they had a chance.
The demonstration is part of party building, party cohesion.
Yeah.
At Sempa FM,
when you definitely know the enhanced system on our hand, either 8 or 10 years in, the voter register is changed. You prepare yourself.
You could see saying on a simple FM.
Don't take MPP for a joke. Yeah. Don't take MPP for a joke. And it will look as if it's so simple. It is not like that, though. Ghana politics. Mr. There was saying Kokromoti Dunkirk. Ne Afro-Bede
FM.
Adom. Jesus Christ. No matter the media and I think has a for akon. Kasa word can. No jede wages army and work of PG take it for Afro-Bede. They will lose elections.
They will lose. And the the party national leadership missed the opportunity to build the party down.
Maybe they are building the party now. I can't tell.
So then, if they win, you should not be surprised.
Well, we'll build the party now. I will see it.
Okay.
And you can't build a party without the funder. He has, look, as you see Rollins like that, our influence over
Rollins, sir.
Mahama Kacho, Volta region on a tour. When I was at the MP as a board member. Oh. My brother Ibrahim, but my time Charlie, things are getting difficult.
Kwancha for Bedi Echira was share and to Abohonsam so the New Patriotic Party NPP Osono Amanyokuno ene Ora Lord Kome na wapawa bejokuo mienu bi asa bejokuo mienu no enipa dodo ewo mu nyina no eye aduasa enso 37 na wochese sa bejokuo no baako eye Regional Advisory Committee ena baako nso eye Regional Election Campaign Committee adwumadi a wode ahye wonsa na se wonhwe safi apro bone nto abo nyina no betumi awie peye se na ebe ye abato no bedru so no kunimdie bekwama NPP amanyokuo no
Sir Ubedru and Kramantanma, MPP Amanyuko ni mpanyimfo akọ ye enhyiamu apaw mpanyimfo a wobedi MPP Amanyuko no anim aye campaign ewo afi abato emu ena afen nso mpanyimfo a wobetu omanfo a wobeye campaign yi efo sede be ya ede nkunimdie ebebre MPP Amanyuko ni nyina MPP Amanyuko no campaign kwantrefo abedi atwie ena wakasa ewo dwumadi no ase na wodi ensem sei ena ato omanfo anim.
You will agree with me that it is even when you are in power that you are even more challenged, because you have to prove to the people of Ghana who voted for you that indeed you have satisfied them and there is the cause for them to give you another 4 years, and which is the task that as party officers, as campaign people, we should take out to the good people of Ghana. And that is why we are talking about retail campaign. Every voter, one-on-one, house to house, room to room, minus the bed.
And Kramantam so afọ eka empanyimfo bia wapa won se woni amanyuko yi anim empre akonya ema amanyuko yi na wode afuto akwama empanyimfo a amanyuko yi ayi won se womeri wanim na wonye campaign se de be ya December abato no MPP amanyuko no ebetimi edi nkunim.
We have the campaign team, they are going to guide us to do this work, but it is we who will be doing the work at the constituency level. I will therefore plead with the regional chairman, he has not done it already, to make sure that in Accra we have loads of experienced party members there. They are ready to work for the party. So let's bring all of them on board so that we can really go out and achieve our aim.
Wansamfo from one ye nigede mo nsam no na channel manager de Adom TV eye Owura John Alasan na wada no edi se Nsoromma season 3 dwumade no wapa hontoma wa bie kwan mu ato ho sa abofra wonni mu fihye dumiensa de wotumi ede ne ho hyembi.
Abuziafo ye frame John Alasan me acting channel manager ewo Adom TV. Na afi eyemenije se mebo mo nkrato se ye de Nsoromma season 3 asa bebiom ne yɛde aba no yɛbɔ mo nka yɛ sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ wonni mfe du mmiɛnsa nti woyɛ above 13 na wonyɛ qualified below 13 ɛkɔ ɛna mobɛdi saa adwuma yi na deɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ ne sɛ covid-19 yɛ ma mo nyinaa ma yɛ recording ɛwɔ fiefie mu mmorɔno baabia across the 16 regions of Ghana nti obiara nyɛ 2 minutes recording a woto nnwom na mmom yere wo ho me sɛpɛ wo ho na yɛhu sɛ wobɛtumi aka saa adwumadie yi ho na woyɛ wie a na wasende to number 0555 428 445 message to number no so biom 0555 428 445 na wasende ama yɛn yɛken nkɔfo start send dada sɛ mo amu promo no wɔ TV so dada nti me srɛ obiara nyɛ ntem keka ho ka kyerɛ wo maame ka kyerɛ wo papa ka kyerɛ wo wofa na ɔma wo mbɛka dwumadie hu na afi Nsoromma season 3 na ɛbɛda mu nso.
Enti the channel manager acting John Alasani ede atojo isu na media na Midday Premotobre Kasee na bewie ye Presla ne director me mata kwa Crentil se mu mame se wa prempe ene obibia wo bo akase hu bia medo bia se camera for ne sound me da monso ase Stella ene Estanso na esiese me hu me da monso ase wonso a wo hwe bi no medase dodo de de so eba wakwam eye fire for fire cobblestone ene fireman de bro me de mame tra diamond medase emo ha Omampani adodanko Akufo-Addo wa probom ewo enfifi mantamo na ebro kopie mantam yimu no ena okọ ATL FM na ensem bi e fa sa mantam yimu fo ho a ha won pa ne tituru ene Commander Sugar Factory no anase Commander Sugar Factory no wo ho no wo kyerɛkyerɛ mu kyerɛ omanfo senti abesi ne edan no si ho nanso won hye adwuma ase a won yɛ sikyire emma Ghana fo.
The Commander Sugar Factory, the discussions with the investor have been concluded. The minister, I believe, is on his way to coming to cabinet with a final agreement that cabinet will have to endorse before the agreement goes through. We came across a factory which to produce sugar, which had no access to any sugar producing facilities. The planning was clearly just, let me put it, as a political gimmick to let the people of Commander think that something was being done, when at the end of the day nothing was being done, nothing concrete was being done. So it was necessary to start virtually from ground zero, re-look at the planning, reposition the factory in such a way that the raw material supply could be then validated and assured. All that has been done.
But say if it was just a problem of raw materials, then something has been done. A loan had been procured. The establishment had been done. So was it just a problem of raw material that possibly scared your administration from touching it?
No, it wasn't. We were not scared from touching it. Okay. We went into it. But we needed to make sure that the planning of the factory.
And when you say planning, what
exactly
variables are we looking at?
I'm talking about the whole process, beginning from the raw material input to the process itself, being done in a manner which would guarantee the viability of the factory. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that there was a need for us to look at the project de novo, as it were, and make sure that the processes were there that would enable. There are several other projects that are going on. There are 15 1D, 1F projects in the central region alone.
Any in Cape Coast? Anything? Because
Ansema mpani wo enfifi mantamo na kweti kwan ye binom fa so eye nsuom na ma wato din se SAIKO no eno so yo hawo for manfo wo ho no ntie no so omampani ko ATL FM no wodi eno so honkomo.
I think the commitment is strong, but as always in these things, you have also got to have the tools to back your commitment. For the first time, some fishermen who have been found engaged in the practice have been arrested, are being put before the courts. But you're dealing in a situation where, until we came, the activity that we're talking about is activity on the seas, on the high seas, illegal transshipment, etc. When we came into office, and I want to make this point very clear, there were no serviceable patrol boats available to the law enforcement agencies. So no matter what you said, no matter how you protest against the practice, you didn't even have the means to be able to do anything about it.
But sir, it is illegal and it is still prevailing.
But I'm saying to you, it's like when somebody comes and steals from your home. You are going to depend on the police's capacity to go out and arrest that person. If the police don't have the means to do so, how are you going to get relief? There were no, I'm not saying now, I'm saying then, there were no serviceable patrol boats available to the Marine Police. Today, we have 3 Marine boats. We have ordered 6 more, and the forward operating base, which is being established in Zilimbo, has also procured 10 fast patrol boats. That is going to strengthen the capacity of the Marine Police and the law enforcement agencies to be able to do the work. That's why we're beginning to see arrests. So that is one very important statement, that we are now trying to equip. I'll give you some examples. When I came into office, the 31,000 police service of the country had 480 serviceable vehicles across the whole nation. Today, an additional 700 odd has been bought for them. Helicopters have been bought for them. These marine boats have been bought for them. We're strengthening the capacity of the law enforcement agencies to be able to carry out the work. So that's the fundamental thing. Secondly, the discussions about the close season has also enabled us to sensitize the fishing community about the dangers and of what illegal transshipment is. Of course, that is a process of sensitization and education. It takes time for it to have an effect, but that is also being done. The Minister for Fisheries, very dynamic young woman from Krowa, from a fishing community, has spent her life looking at issues of agriculture and aquaculture, is of the view that the current law that deals with this matter has some deficiencies. So she is in the process of bringing to Cabinet the draft of a new law.
Afeyanko Premotobre Akyem Asunafo ye kura wati wa mansin nim wo samantam yimo na kromafo a wo mo asunafo no kyerse won soso madwumakuo bia wo tufam godie bia mese won sase ne ma won fi se won sase no wo sa asunafo kronim no de wode ya na se wode dua koko de ahwe woni wan busuafo entinya de obesoso se adwumakuo bia bepiem patam ho no ma wo ba betu fam godie bia de abese won sase ene won koko na sase mi ho no nipa obetumi akyerem ye ama ya ate ase eye owura tabi owa homa no so menene di nkomo mira tabi mpacho ma hai
ya eniamini aba
meda sese wajeme so na ne yenem no sa dwumaku aya na etufam gudie de ya na wokurankra ta afia ban mu na nanom nso nim ho bi na mpacho mu de yi no ene senti amokasa mo mpene so no
yo mini aba meda watiefu a omutie Adom FM fuo nyina se te omo ya so no matie mi no makadi a kire omampani ama ono so wabehwe ya hawi na mini aba de krakra ni se Akyem Asunafo eye krobia eye goko eni edua koko eni brodi eni banche ena mu ebro abe eni edua wo ho eno na ye maame no de ahwe yen ye papa no de ahwe yen saa me ya bedrum pempenso a ye de mu na ne krakra ni se ena kakani ebe 2013 mu ho ana adwumakuo companies aholo mako 25 ana do am notice ebe boy kuro dia mu se on person betu mining ewo Asunafo da mini aba tede ya nyina ya sinkete anti blani se ye kuro mu wode ye magalam se ana se small scale mining ana mining kasi bia emma ye kuro mu wono mini aba enso yiri a na fire Atechum mlaso honorable Atechum NDC mlaso no omo maye engine boat ama ebeda ye kwan yankasa ye de konkoko ani abomosunu a kan ma ensuo to na eyi afa yen kronu ntimi ya freno Akyem Asunafo etan se ensuo nyina anafo ani ho ensuo yiri a ye wo how papa ana ne kura no eye nansen owura bi a ye freno Rasta oni aye bi ahwe any other companies na aka no omukosia ye kromu hin ani ye kromu hima awon kran ye kromu hima oti tema enkran abonte so ye kromu hin ati Kumasi enye ni na ti kromu ha efi se yale kura soliba Asunafo anase yale ba manga na munu omu mebusa kran poza minia yale ya bai ya ni den anase munyi packet ba kwa mba uro musa kura wo muda na eye Rasta any aye bi ahwe omusolia no ma be kronim no oma be sise kronim kutupa no mu di sika tutugu na enkwala fum na empemi fum ye ulabi ya frano opani kwamra entew bletu abusi ya pani omu nyina tika se adwumadie yi ho eti ye district commander abai da omuni ya be kasa afa gold ne ho enipa duba kwa omuni wo mgina wote omunka omu hawo no obi ase wo mpe gold eti ewra commander ma ya so te yese ani DC ma ya so te yese omu ko omuni dasek akwadwe ho na omudi emuaya eso ni ebla Akyem Asunafo man eti se ombeba no mo bi enka gold ho asem position beba Junior ba ye gitumu ye te wa ye twen ye hu ya ni se Rasta ani ne dom abebo race na force asimu o wa obekona project si wafuom ye si Rasta be susu se wato unimu wo he o mesia o man no ani o man bia nye ehihye bia mfa ho se ye de hama etikokotu
enti mira tabre boye hakakra ebra dissect no ka se montwe wom no mo ba no Manteshe kosisa fe ubeko wafuo mu wasase so no na ko jan sisi so
no kwe omufa bibia ma DC ni commander fa emuaye bia mleye eto ubeko wafuo mu no na ko jan etisi afuo mu ho
mesrawo bia na dissect nhyiamu no bia na nananom na wo moto nsafre wom na mom enye kroma no anase bia assembly member bi ho mpacha wo mo so wo nka ahwenkyere mo
wadawruma omunka bibisa enkyere yen na dia ma ya demonstration kasi pa me di video no ba san mo na mo video no na mo dia ato amansa nyina ni no ahu se ya ohini wahima anase nipa komienu miensa bi na pria o man no mo na mo be video no mama jadi onyele ayefa mu yi na Rasta ye se obeku na ntwikasie bi wo ye kromu ha eti ye kromu ya nsuo no asi abamu abi e frɛ no kedua eto enura na ofrefe enipa akwadi omusika ni nyina se omumla hinfie nini aba ba akura timi antia hinfie ho
yo enti ye rata bi esa mre ne nti ye hwe ni se wo ho metete se ansa na mo be ye kire no na nanano mo ete ase aposifo nyina ma mo ho kwan na mo ye kire no enti ne tofa bom no kowie se sa Rasta kon no Baby, I want to say na do no won fi bukrom honko anase mumu hia se mpanifo ne mo ntena se na mo nya hyehye na ne o mo twa mo kokoo no agura na mama mo bibi kakra de ahya anan
mini aba me da se wadawroma Rasta no ye kuro Asunafo no de ye mfa asom bia mo baby ase obi tu ho omuntu baby a etia de ye se owuo mo enkomo ye kuro ye peye koko ye mpa Rasta ye kuro mu ho bie ye mpa gold mine bia ye kuro mu ho
jo
abaya boy fertilizer maku atketa edu abia ye digu ye koko ase
yo
ehunro ye se ye de mpa galamse ye mpa gold ye mpa big money bia
me da se na ye hwehwe Rasta ne ye sino kwan wasunafo ampacha Rasta no ye hwan ya
Rasta ne ye obi a otu galamse wo Akyem region enyinam
yo ye da se
na mo behu no
Arabismark tabi ye da se abusiafo pani ne na chiche nkomo ye wono no ye oboabo adoma no e wasunafo kro no mu a wo ye kire se de wo hu ye no